fellow plant lovers, this conversation is for you. The Central Horticultural Club is having a garden show and plant sale from the 5th to the 6th of August at Presal Secondary School. We have with us in studio this morning the Vice President, Ray Modest, and Aretha Wise Glasgow, Public Relations Officer, to share with us what's going to be going on. And of course, we need to know what plants are going to be on sale. Good morning to both of you and welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Good morning, and thank you for having us here this morning.
It's a pleasure to have you with us this morning because this is a conversation that, I don't know about y'all, but I've really been looking forward to as soon as I found out we're going to be talking about plants because, I mean, plants give life, and as you can see, of course, well, you'll see it eventually. We have some wonderful cacti on the table as well, which I believe is just a sneak peek of what's going to be available. But before we get into that conversation, let's talk about the Central Horticultural Club Society and how it started, because it was quite interesting, Ray, when we were speaking off air, that you said it happened just before COVID.
Yes, it did. The club started just before COVID. It was prosperous, and then when the COVID came, it kind of slowed down. But after the COVID, we started the program whereby which we came back to such a point that the club started programs right after, and then basically from then to now we have moved from strength to strength. The club started 5 years ago, and the membership, what we do, we try to have meetings on a quarterly basis to ensure that we improve year to year as we go along. The club has been working with members to do educational aspect for the improvement of members. And membership, we in the meetings normally we usually get feedback from members in order to improve the club. We have been taking in membership from individuals, and usually it takes about that.
Okay, interesting. So when you do activities and that sort of thing, as you said, educating your members is important. I'm assuming this is for people who don't necessarily have the best green thumb.
Well, sometimes yes, but also what happens is that sometimes members may have an issue with a particular plant.
Right.
And in order to assist the member, we do research, and we also ask for assistance from the chemical companies in order to give us that type of improvement via lectures. Oh,
nice. So there's a lot of collaboration that takes place within the club itself. So what is the age range of your members?
Well, the age range starts from as low as 5 or 6 to 90-something because...
Wow.
Yeah, because two of the members who were the starting of the club, which would be Miss Joan Hampton and Mr. Michael Green, were there from the beginning. And Miss Joan has been with us as the president, and she has been working tirelessly in order to keep the club running.
Wonderful.
Mr. Michael Green, well, he moved on from being president, but he's an active member still.
Wonderful.
So it's a to and fro effect that we have.
Understood. Now let's talk about the fact that you said active membership started in 2018 and still here through COVID. You have this garden show and plant sale coming up. Aretha Wise Glasgow, welcome to the show again.
Thank you very much.
Let's talk a little bit about your event.
Okay. Now, I want to speak about our membership basically first. So we have a management team, and the management team hails from all parts of Trinidad, including Rio Claro, Gasparilla, St. Augustine, as well as Central Trinidad, where we're based, right? In addition to that, we do have members from as far as Sandy Grande and Labre. However, we are open to membership with persons who share common interests in terms of plants. Plants not only being ornamental plants, so whether it's agricultural plants, you are welcome once you share that common interest. The reason we do this show, however, we do this show in terms of raising funds. It's our main fundraising event, and the funds that are realized from this show, it's utilized for community service.
Wonderful.
So example, last year we were able to assist flood victims, and earlier this year we were able to assist children with cancer. After this fundraising event this weekend, we will be able to assist those persons who are in need, or some persons, I have to say, we can't facilitate all of Trinidad, persons who are in need of back-to-school supplies.
Wonderful. And something that is so necessary. And it's beautiful to see you giving back as well, because community is important. So extending your community outside of the club is definitely something that is going to continue to grow. Now, the event, as you said, is happening this weekend. You have a garden show and you also have a plant sale. I've also heard that there are going to be main participants, invited guest stakeholders. Can you share who that is?
Okay, our main participants will be the maintenance services, training services, that's MTS, also the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Fisheries, the Horticultural Division. We have on board with us the Trinidad and Tobago Orchid Society, the Trinidad and Tobago Bonsai Society, and of course the Eastern Horticultural Club.
Wonderful.
Right.
Excited. Now, as we mentioned a little bit earlier, we have these wonderful cacti on our set here this morning on Now. And this is just a taste, of course, of what's going to be available. So can you give us maybe like three things that you know we're going to be able to get at the show?
Definitely cacti, succulents, bromelias, right? A lot of the show, most of the vendors will have bromelias for sale. So it's a hub for those bromelia lovers. They come to the show, but you'll find just about everything, including herbal plants. So for those of you looking for the worm grass, or we know it as wormwood, or you're looking for the different mints and rosemary and so on, come on down to our show and you can get it all at our show.
That's absolutely incredible.
Affordable prices, we must say.
That's very important.
Exactly. Affordable prices.
It's wonderful to see, of course, that you're also giving back. Thank you for sharing that with us this morning, because giving back is so important.
Definitely.
And extending that community as well. Now, is this something that runs annually?
It is. It's an annual event. And as I said previously, it's our main event. So this show, it's 2 days in August. Annually, it's held. Previously, we would have kept one in December, but we are focusing mainly on this one at this time. So it's an annual event at Presell High School, which is located in Couva. So at the top of the Couva flyover, it's the first building. Very easy. You all can use Waze, use Google Maps, and come on down.
Very easy. You really can't miss it. It is so true.
Very easy to find.
Now, it's 2 days. We've spoken about, of course, who's going to be participating, and it's wonderful to see all of the different societies come together to support. But what about invited guests? Can you share with us?
Our invited guests are all heads of state. The President, the Prime Minister, members of Parliament, past and present mayors of Shogunas, the Ministry of Agriculture, Land and Fisheries, and the heads of all sister societies involved would be involved in the show. We also take particular attention to the ministers in the Ministry of National Security as well, to ensure that, because they really are the bone child or the brain child behind these organizations, because we try to get it out to the public.
Yes, and it's so important. Now, is there an entrance fee for this?
Yes, it's only $20.
Wonderful.
To attend the show, and children under 12, it's free. Because we do have children who love planting and who are into agriculture, so it's the ideal space to encourage them to even see more. And a main part of this is where you can find out, so how come my plant is only dying? So you'll be able to speak with vendors to find out and get all the tips. Why is my mint tree always dying, you know? So find out, get the tips, come get the advice, so you know how to care and create that green thumb if you don't have one.
Definitely. And what about people who want to become members?
All right. Well, for persons who would like to become members, we have a membership form that is an annual fee of $100. On a normal occasion, we just have the form, you sign it out, and we'll have a receipt. It also comes with benefits as well, being members of the club. The lectures, when you become a member, are free, as well as you get to you also get the opportunity to edify others. Because what has happened a lot of the times, for ourselves, we make mistakes with our plants. For instance, we overwater, we underwater. Sometimes you use the wrong chemical with the plant as well too. So some plants have different fertilizers and different fungicides to work with them as well. So it gives you the opportunity to educate members, as well as improving the quality of the plant that members from the society have to put out to the public as well.
Wonderful. Well, this is going to be an incredible event. Looking forward to it. It's happening on the 4th and the 5th of August. Thank you so much, both of you, for taking the time out of your day. 5th and 6th, my apologies. Yes. Thank you so much for correcting me, because I needed it.
9 to 5.
So, Aretha and Ray, thank you for being here this morning. We appreciate it. Also, thank you for ensuring that while you enjoy your hobby as well, because it's a hobby, it's a way of life for many, that you share with others and spread that love, because it's definitely something that we need.
It's therapeutic.
Oh my goodness, it is therapeutic.
It's a relaxing atmosphere.
It definitely is a relaxing atmosphere. So thank you so much, both of you, for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Looking forward to seeing another one. It is our pleasure. Trinidad and Tobago, the Central Horticultural Club, is having their garden show and plant sale. It's happening on the 5th and the 6th of August at Presale Secondary School. And as Aretha said, you could just pull out ways if you don't know. And trust me, you will find it. And if it's time for you to go and find your coffee, go and find your coffee or your tea, because we have a lot more coming up right here on the Now Morning Show after this break.
I only want to know you, mother. To know you is to love you, mother.